This is part 4 and the final part of construction of a simple cheap layers chicken house. Remember to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a new video, I shall send you a link. Alright? We are doing the floor. You first then wet the floor, or rather soak the floor. Use some water. After leveling and filling the floor with soil, it's recommended that you use maram, okay? Soak the soil, then use simple thread. Just fix the thread on the ground, like you can see the thread passing at the center of the structure, all right? And use a spirit level to ensure that it is a straight rope, okay? Go ahead also and start constructing the door as you work on the floor, all right? Just do a simple door. This will measure 1.5 meters at most, or at least 1 meter, all right? It will be a piece of iron sheet. Just use a piece of iron sheet to make the simple chicken door, all right? Remember, we are trying to save or rather cut on the costs and also ensuring that we come up with a very quality structure. So mount the door just using nails without using the latches, so that upon completion of everything, then you can fix the hinges and the latches. Then start constructing a hospital, or rather a unit that will be used for separation of chicken that are either weak or sick, that cannot be together with the others. Basically quarantine, all right? Identify a corner, dig a simple hole, just at most 50 centimeters in. Use the timber that you're using to make the pillars, that is measuring 3 by 2 inches, and then just do at least 1.5 meters from the ground. This is basically to separate the weak chicken in, now that the chicken cannot jump from inside to outside, and also the other chicken from the other side can't jump to the inside. It's just basically a separation unit. Then pin it to the wall like he's doing, and then check to ensure that you have a small door that one can pass into, thus accessing it. Always do some measurements, ensuring that it's even. Two by two, and ensure that you maintain evenness in your work by measuring again every step that you're doing. All right, the hospital can measure at least, or let me just say, give it a 2 meters by 1.5 meter. This will be constructed depending on the number of birds that you're going to keep. This structure is going to keep 1,500 chicken, and therefore we expect weak chicken, or rather mortalities, or rather, sorry, we expect weak chicken, or rather chicken that are inferior, to be, let me say, 10%. That is around 15 chicken, 1%, 15 chicken or something like that. So just build a structure that can host at most 20 chicken. How it look like in the final end, a simple hospital. Then roofing continues, or rather starts. At this point, we are laying iron sheet onto the trusses, okay? When you follow the instructions that we used in part 1 and part 2 of this video, then this step becomes so easy. You can see that on the far end, the roof is connected directly to the blouse. When you refer to part 2 of this video, then you can understand what the blouse means, all right? You can also check that the angles of the cape are maintained at 65 and 75 like he's measuring, okay? Always measure every step you go. He's measuring the iron sheet that will be used to construct the cape, all right? Then cut the overlappings and gently fix the cape, or rather the iron sheet, on the cup or the skeleton of the cup, so that it will help you control overlapping rain during a storm and also direct sunlight, like I mentioned in the previous parts, okay? So just do it gently to avoid also breaking off the skeleton. Remember, it's a hanging skeleton. So if you use so much energy and use very strong nails, then the whole thing is going to collapse. So just do it gently like it's done. So this is the outcome of the whole thing. You can see how it looks like. It's very even and very beautiful. All right. So basically, if you follow the instructions in every part of this video, you should be able to come up with such a structure. So you can see our roof, how even and strong it looks like. Okay, like I said before, again, you can see that the people working on the roof can comfortably work on the roof. One person will be inside the structure and he will use a simple piece of wood to lift up and give the people doing the roof the iron sheets so that they can easily fix it. Okay, so have at least 2 people working on the roof, as others work on the window grills and as others work on the sides. All right, in the meantime, the floor is being soaked, and give it at least 1.5 or 2 days without working on it after soaking it with water. So this is the shape that the structure then takes as work continues. All right, we are done with fixing the iron sheets on the roof. We are now left with the floor. We are now left with the front part of the grill. We then start working on the floor by mixing fine concrete, that is using ballast and sand, depending on your location, or rather depending on the strength that one wants. If the birds are going to be kept on deep litter, then the strength of the floor is not that much compared to the structure that is going to be used for battery cages. All right, because the weight of the floor exerted by the cages is so strong that can crack the floor. So we just need a floor of at most 10 centimeters thick. All right, so use the same string I told you before at the center of the structure to ensure that the floor is straight and evenness is maintained. All right, so you can see them using a piece of timber to spread the cement and also to ensure that the floor is straight. Don't just assume that it's a chicken house. Try to make a good outcome or a result or something good basically to you. The top course of the floor or the mixture of the concrete should be very, very watery so that it gives you a little bit smooth of a texture. Okay, we then move into fixing the fisher board. Well, most farmers don't fix fisher boards on poultry structures, but here we opt to fix the fisher board just to bring out the beauty of the structure. Go ahead and do the foot bath. This is very, very important for biosecurity. Biosecurity starts immediately the structure is completed. All right, so that no diseases can be brought inside the structure. You can look at how the walls touch or are fixed to the roof. No predator can enter the structure through the roof. No predator can enter the structure through the ground. This is how a poultry structure should look like. You can see the roof is overlapping with the wall, and the wall is overlapping with the cap. All right, so there is much shade regardless of the position of the sun. There is also much protection of the chicken from direct access of rains during a storm. All right, this is how the structure will then look like towards the final, or rather the end of the work. I want to give credit to my fundis, that is Abukar. I give credit to my other fundi, that is Abdidere, and I also give credit to my client who gave me the job to do it for him, Ali. I give you a salute and I thank you so much for supporting me, and I'm also happy that you're happy with the work I did for you. We didn't spend much in construction of this structure. It costed us at most $3,000. So anybody can do it, and anybody can do it, and anybody can achieve it. If you like the video, kindly hit the like button, leave your comment, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will always send you a notification every time I post a new video. This is the work of Ironsheet, and this is the final result. We are ready to go. 1,500 chicken. incoming. Thank you. All the best.